Hey everyone, welcome back to SN Dev. So today we'll learn how to create, train and predict with a simple regression neural network using TensorFlow and Keras. And we'll go step by step. So even if you are new to this machine learning and deep learning thing, you can follow along. Okay. So let's begin. So first the plan is, so here are the steps. So we'll first create some custom data for our regression. Then we'll build a simple neural network. Then we'll compile the model. Then we'll train the model. Then we'll use the trained model to make some prediction. Then we'll evaluate. Then we'll plot the model summary. Then we'll save the model so that you can use same model in multiple time. Then of course I'll show you how to load your saved model into again. Okay. So let's begin. First, we need to create some custom data, right? So let's do it. Okay. So yeah. So if you are first time using TensorFlow, so you need to run this command pip install TensorFlow, and it will install all important TensorFlow and Keras libraries into your Colab notebook. Okay. And after you have done that, then you simply need to import a couple of packages. So you need to import NumPy, also TensorFlow of course, and the alias would be TF. Then we'll be using TensorFlow with Keras, right? So we need to import Keras as well. Sorry, Keras dot models. Here import sequential. And why this sequential? Because we'll use sequential API of Keras to build our neural network. And okay, it's not import, it would be from. And next again from TensorFlow dot Keras layers, I'll import dense. And at last, to show our prediction graph, I'll import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. Right? We don't need pandas because we are not doing this code with any data set. Okay. So let's run this, and it will take some time because it will connect with my device. So wait just a minute. You can fast forward this portion. Okay, it's done. Okay, I didn't connect with GPU, but you can, because I won't be training lots in like lot of data, so it will be able to do it in my CPU. So then I have built a simple neural network. So here's okay. So as we said, create some custom data, right? So I need to do that first. So in our X, let me have some custom data. So line space minus 10, 10, 100. So I'll be taking 100 data points from minus 10 to 10. And like you can take any other example for your use case. Then to evaluate my output, what I can do, let's say I'm writing this equation, right? 3 into x plus 7. This x will be in block. Okay. Now we better add some noise as well, just to get our proper model. So I'll be having a couple of noises from 0 to 2, like I'll be having 100 noises from 0 to 2, right? All right, now let's simply plot this. So scatter, I'll use x comma y, not this one. Then I'll label it as data points, then plt dot, now it will be x label let's say I wanna label it X, then again here Y label Y, then in legend, then simply plot dot show function. Let's run this, and yeah, you see, so this is our data points. Okay, the first step is done. Now our second step is we need to create a simple neural network, right? So let's create something. Okay, so what I should name it? Let's me name it model, and I'll simply call my sequential function here. No, give it an enter, then I'll use a dense function, and let's say I'm creating this layer like this, ReLU. Like ReLU is an active insert function, and my input shape would be 1 because I have only one X, like one input feature. So 1, it would be like this. And what does that mean? This particular layer, this particular input layer means that it has only like this hidden layer have one neurons. Okay, that's, and then I need to give my output layer. This is also with one single neuron. Okay, and that's it. Why this error is coming? Okay, there will be one comma. Okay, now let me run this. So yeah, now we need to compile the model by defining a loss function, optimizer, and matrix. Let's do that. So now to compile this model, like for loss function I'll be using MSC, and for optimizer I'll be using Adam optimizer, and to evaluate the model I'll be using MAE matrix. Okay, like mean absolute error matrix. So the syntax will be simple: model dot compile. Here you need to define your loss. So for loss function I'll use MSE, comma, then for optimizer, right? Optimizer I'll be using Keras optimizers dot, I'll be using Adam optimizers, but you can also use like Socratic descent. Learning rate be 0.01. I'm giving it low. Then in matrix I'm giving it mean absolute error matrix. Okay, let's run this. Done. Now we need to train the model to find the data. For that, simply how we used to do in machine learning, history in here, model dot, we need to fit the data. So X, comma Y, then for epoch, as of now I'm giving it 10. Okay, and for verbose I'm giving it 0 because I don't want to see any like too much outputs. But you know what, as per now let me keep it 1. Okay, so epoch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Here you'd see that the loss is decreasing, and the error and my MA matrix is also decreasing. So it's somehow giving us a good sign ki as per the training is happening, my loss is getting low. Okay, so this is some significance you should know. And then we have used the train model to make the prediction. So let's do the prediction, right? So for prediction, what we'll do, what we can do, let's first simply do some prediction. Let's say prediction model dot predict, right? And here let me do this one thing, array. I wanna try 7.0, right? And then I'll simply print this prediction. Let's see. Okay, so it's giving me minus 0.55. So should this be the answer? Let us check. So we have 7. So in this equation, if you put 7 in this x, so what's it giving us? So what's it giving us? 3 into 7, 21. So 21 plus 7, it should have given us like 28, but it has given us like in minus. So it's actually pretty like bad train model. So now to improve the model, what we can simply do, we can increase these epochs. I want to train this model more and more and more. So in this time, I want to train this model like 10x. So let me do this. So it's done. So you'd see that the loss is become much less. So yeah, so now we got 3. So we are getting towards the good answer gradually. So now again, to get some more better answer, what you can do and what generally people do is that we increase more neurons in our hidden layers. So here what I would do, I'll simply give it here 10 neurons in my hidden layer. Okay, so let me run this. Now again do this. Now here, this variables mean how many output you want to see in here. Here you have 100 epochs. So I don't want this 100 training comes in my output. So for that, let me just keep it 0. Okay, and so it's actually training, but it's just not showing me. It's just simple. Then let us run it. And yeah, 28. See, it's much more accurate, right? So let's see the loss function actually. Like see the losses. At first we are getting in the loss of 300, 400 in this, but here we have the loss in 3.0 and the MA in 1.5. So again, let me run this. So yeah, we got like pretty accurate value, right? So this is how you predict. And then also we should plot the prediction in a graph format as well, right? So for that, what we should do, ypred, you simply predict, call x, then I'll just do that because I've done it before. So plot.scatter xy, you are passing your xy data, then in plot xy yped, then the color would be red and the label would be model prediction. You are labeling x level, y level as x and y, then you are showing it. So here you see that the line have been very accurate. Okay, so this is what a simple regression neural network could look like. And now we have a couple of more steps to do. We have evaluation of the model, right? So let us do that now. So for that, okay, so for evaluation, right? Okay. So we need to import some more packages for that. So from sklearn dot matrix, I want to import mean squared error R2 score. Okay, then simply in MSC mean square error, I'll pass my y and simply I'll pass my ypred, print MSC, then I need to calculate my R2 score matrix. So y wipe red, print R2. Okay, let me run this now. So get it, our MSE value is 3.8 and our model accuracy is around 0.98, mean you can say it as like 98%. Okay, then we have plot the model, and this means let us do that. Plot the model, right? So for that, sorry, TensorFlow dot keras dot utils import plot underscore model. Here in plot model, I want to simply pass my model value and show shapes true. TensorFlow keras utils. Let me run this. Okay, so this is my neural network structure. Okay, my input shape, my output shape, my dense functions, all those things. Okay, and if you want to know the model summary, you can also write this dot summary like this. Just run this, and okay, this is not summary. Yeah, so this is my summary of my neural network models. Now I need to save the model, right? So to save the model dot simply save. Here, as per your name, I want to keep it model dot h5 because will keep it as HDF5 format, because this is the most like easy one format or the more accessible format. While you run this, you'd have this h5 in your folder. Then let us load the model. So to load the model, what do? We'll simply use this loaded h5 model. Okay, then tf dot keras dot models dot load model, simply dot h5. Let's just run it. Okay, we need to pass some custom objects. Yeah, sure. So custom objects here, simply MSC tf dot keras dot losses dot mean square error function. Let us run this first. Okay, now my model has been loaded. Okay, now you can use this model and now you can use this model for the prediction. So let me try this model. What I would do, prediction dot till dot predict. What I want to predict? I want to predict this np dot array 7.0. Then again I'll simply print this. Okay, print, and see 27.938. So it's the same model, right? So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah.